Johnny Moore last updated 1339, March 22, 2018. Former U.S. President Barack Obama is in New Zealand, spending time with the country's A-listers. Opinion: am I the only one who fell out of love with Barack Obama? How in the hell liberal-minded people reconcile their gushing adulation for Obama with the reality of his actions, I don't know. It seems for some people that what he represents is enough to forget about what the guy did and didn't do while he was boss of the world. Kauri Cliffs Golf Course in Northland, where Barack Obama and John Key played golf on Wednesday. Just not being Bush or Trump seems to be enough for some people. Read more. Obama watched the guest list that really counts. Key on Obama, were golfing. Tragic. Obama and Sir John Key's bromance endures. NZ gears up for Barack Obama's flying visit. He was a fanatical, raving fan of Barack Obama's when he first exploded into the public consciousness. I had the t-shirt. I had the poster. I had the tote bag. After 2 terms of George Bush to Obama, statesman-like and erudite, seemed like a breath of fresh air in a world that had grown used to a president who wore cowboy boots and couldn't pronounce the word nuclear, in a world that felt dangerous as Middle East conflicts dragged on and financial institutions started to show signs of fatigue. This giant of a man seemed like the antidote to whatever it was that was poisoning us. Obama came to power with the "Yes We Can" campaign, which was just so gosh darn positive that it was hard not to be inspired. Former U.S. Ambassador to NZ Mark Gilbert, Barack Obama, John Key and Craig Heatley on the golf course. So a nation jaded by a war that was beginning to feel like Vietnam bought into the branding. Once Obama got power, he bailed out the banks, kept Guantanamo Bay running, ramped up drone strikes in the Middle East, which continued to kill innocent civilians, and proved the thesis that absolute power corrupts absolutely. Obama wasn't long out of office before he started cashing in on the speaking circuit, where old politicians go to get rich. I mean, it's hardly worth bailing out the banks if you're not going to get a fat paycheck by speaking to the banks afterward, now is it? Now the guy's landed in New Zealand in a private jet. He's playing golf with a bunch of old boys, choppered in by another rich old boy. Following a round of golf, a talk to a group of elite rich men where the ex-president will be paid around $500,000 to talk bullshit for an hour. It's gross and more people should be calling it thus. Stuff has gone gaga over having a real celebrity on our shores, following his every move and tweeting like mad to keep us, the great unwashed, aware of what it's like to be Max and John Key for a day. I suppose hell hath no fury like a lover spurned, but when you put so much into believing in someone or something and nothing comes of it, you can feel alienated. And what Obama has done is no different from what Bush and Clinton do. The difference is that Bush and Clinton are gross and some of us hoped Obama was different. In life I've learned to be careful when projecting too many hopes and dreams on leaders. When they fail to provide, it can feel personal. Because great leaders, really great ones like Nelson Mandela or Martin Luther King, only come along a couple of times in a lifetime, and assuming that everyone that's good will be great is set up for a letdown. Let's call Obama what he is, a party hack who hoodwinked us, the dreamers, while continuing the agenda of the Democrat Party. And let's call his visit what it is, a cynical exercise in generating income while pretending to the little boys that if they pay enough to hear the big boys speak they might get invited into the big boys sandpit. Yuck.